Hey, how's it going everyone? In this video, we have some news on the ratings for this week's episode of AEW Dynamite, major backstage heat on an AEW star, and a lot more. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling news. WWE signs popular free agent to the company. This week, WWE unveiled the latest class of Performance Center recruits, which include two names that many fans will recognize, those being Bianca Carelli, who is the daughter of former WWE superstar Santino Marella, and not to mention former Booker T student and former Ring of Honor Women's Champion Rok-C. AEW star had major heat for injuring another wrestler. During a recent interview with Denise Salcedo, Joey Janela revealed that he will not be re-signing with AEW. He also speculated that he had backstage heat in AEW for injuring Eddie Kingston. Well, according to a new report from PWINSIDER, sources have confirmed that Joey Janela did in fact garner heat for breaking Eddie Kingston's orbital bone, which kept him on the sidelines for a while, and because it altered plans for his feud with Chris Jericho. AEW Dynamite sees a big increase in the ratings. Despite a drop in viewership over the past few months, it looks like this week's episode of AEW Dynamite drew a very good number in the ratings department, because according to a new report from Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics, this week's episode of AEW Dynamite drew 993,000 viewers and a .38 in the key demo rating, which is up from last week's episode, which drew 945,000 viewers. So now guys, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today, starting off with our first topic of WWE unveiling the latest class of Performance Center recruits, and two names that do stand out are Bianca Carelli, who is the former daughter of Santino Marella, and also Rok-C, who is a former Women's Ring of Honor champion. I think that both of them will be very successful in WWE, and I'm very excited to see when they will make their debut on NXT. That will be very interesting. The next topic that we discussed was Joey Janela having backstage heat in AEW for injuring Eddie Kingston, and according to PWINSIDER, sources have confirmed to the outlet that Joey Janela did in fact garner backstage heat for breaking Eddie Kingston's orbital bone, because it pretty much kept him off of television, and it also altered plans for his feud with Chris Jericho. And also Joey Janela did reveal in his interview with Denise Salcedo that he will not be re-signing with AEW, and he will be leaving the company, I believe, in May. The next topic that we discussed was the ratings for this week's episode of AEW Dynamite, and according to Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics, this week's episode of AEW Dynamite drew 993,000 viewers and a .38 in the key demo rating, which is up from last week's show, which drew 945,000 viewers, so a pretty big bump in the ratings department. So with that being said, guys, that is all the news that we have for today. Make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one.